Pro.
Hello and welcome to ADSR Pro with me, Mike Smith. Today we're going to do a tutorial on connecting your hardware synthesizers and sound modules. I'm going to use a Novation A Station. I'm also going to presume that you have physically put MIDI cables into the device and run them into either your sound card or your computer or MIDI box. Also, you've routed the audio back into your sound card as well. So what we're going to do now is configure it so the MIDI cable and all the audio devices are all connected, pre-configured in Cubase, and every time you open up Cubase you'll instantly have all your connections done to your external synthesizer. So first of all, we'll click Devices, come down to Device Setup, and here all you can see is everything that you have connected to your computer. There's my 828 Mark III, which has MIDI on it. That's why it shows in here. I've also got a Icon Rio MIDI, and that has 4 MIDI inputs and 4 MIDI outputs. So that's why that shows. My Impact LX49 is my MIDI keyboard, and the Panorama is a MIDI controller. So here you can see the Novation A Station is connected to the Icon MIDI. If you click, you can rename it. Let's just call this Nova A Station. Click OK, and then now we go to Devices, MIDI Device Manager, and here's my previously installed devices. The Novation A Station doesn't exist, so what we're going to do is install a new device. Again, unfortunately, Steinberg hasn't supported it in their list, so what we'll do is create a general MIDI device. Click OK, and we'll name it New A Station. Okay, if we select it, now what we're going to do is almost physically connect the MIDI cable. So in the output section, there's our Nova A Station, which we configured and named in the MIDI device manager. So click OK to that. That part of it is now done. So what we need to do now is go into our VST connections within Cubase, which is F4, and here you've got all your audio inputs, audio outputs, your group effects, external effects, and here now we've got the external instruments. So if we click on this, here you can see all my previous pre-configured ones, and what we're going to do is add an external instrument, and we want 1 stereo returns for the audio, and if we associate a MIDI device, MIDI devices, and there's the new A Station that we created. Again, what that's done now is physically connected all the MIDI cables together. If we click OK and then open up this little box, what we need to do now is tell Cubase where to look for the audio inputs. So click here. I know because I've physically just connected the A Station to my analog input 3 and 4 on my Mo2. So now the audio is connected. Here you can see the MIDI device is connected. So everything is good to go. Close that down. F11 now. And here we have our VST instrument window. If we click on Track Instruments, open up our menu, External Plugins, and there's our new A Station. So if we select that, Add Track, instantly done. There you go, there's our A Station. The beauty of this now is you can select your patches. Using it this way, when you save your track that you're working on, it will save this information, so when you open up your project next time, your A Station or other synth of choice will automatically open up on the correct patch. The beauty of doing it this way, again, like I was saying, if we now open up F3, our mixer, we can add inserts. So let's put a reverb, nice and quick, and let's put a big reverb so you can hear. Maybe something a bit bigger. There you go, nice long. Nice long reverb. Let's put a bit of phaser on here as well. So there you go. You can. So that's the beauty of pre-configuring and wiring your external synthesizers up as a VST instrument. It means that, one, you'll probably tend to use them quite a lot more, because previous to doing it like this, you'd tend not to use them that much, or I certainly found that to be the case. But now, every time I open up a Cubase project, I know that all my external instruments are now physically hardwired into my sound card, and also MIDI connected, so I can basically just plug and play, the same as I would select a normal VST instrument here. Let's have, you know, the same as I would select Pad Shop. I can now select my external devices just as quick. So for instance, let's put Virus on. So that's the Virus, a little bit loud. Let's put them over there. So as you can hear, it's a great way of being a lot more productive and getting to use all your external instruments. So that's it. Again, all I can suggest is, if you have any questions or you don't understand, I know it's a bit quick, obviously I've only got 10 minutes to do a video, but by all means, comment below or get in touch, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye bye.